5 changes in WWE now that Vince McMahon has retired. Change may be on its way to WWE now that Vince McMahon has retired in all capacities from the company. His daughter Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan have been named co-CEOs in his place. The promotion has often been brought under scrutiny in recent years, especially in a creative sense. Most of the criticism lies at the feet of Vince, as he has been the head of the company for nearly 39 years. There are some other aspects that require attention too, and bringing about change may benefit WWE as well as the superstars. We can only speculate on the changes that could be made following the 77-year-old's retirement. On this list, we will take a look at 5 potential changes to the WWE product now that Vince McMahon has retired. Number 5. Better creative decisions than Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon made all the creative decisions for WWE for almost 4 decades. He controlled each superstar's character change, storylines, and feuds that arose from it. In short, he controlled their future. As a result, his booking has gotten a little stale, as is natural for repetition over time. The booking in the company has hampered the run of some superstars with significant capability. Vince McMahon and WWE failed to capitalize on several stars gaining momentum, mainly due to his rigid style of always sticking to the plan. Substantial examples of missed booking opportunities include Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, Rusev, Zack Ryder, and several other former superstars. The same even caused the infamous walkout of Sasha Banks and Naomi in May this year. WWE has been hurting itself by stifling its talent, and hopefully, McMahon's retirement leads to a change. A more flexible creative process could benefit the company as well as the superstars. Feuds and storylines between new superstars and Roman Reigns could be initiated instead of using part-timers. A new creative head could end the stagnancy that is plaguing WWE in its superstar planning process. Number 4. Seamless transition from NXT to the main roster. The NXT division has numerous superstars ready to strike big on the main roster. Braun Breaker, Cora Jade, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, and many others are waiting to be watered to fruition. However, they have become concerned about their arrival on SmackDown or Raw due to recent events. Several big NXT call-ups in the past ended up flopping due to Vince McMahon's lack of long-term planning. A debuting superstar is not enough on their own to create a good product. They need direction and purpose. The likes of Keith Lee and Shayna Baszler should have been allowed to be more of their natural selves, while WWE should have done better with the call-ups of Karrion Kross, Mia Yim, and Tegan Knox, among others. WWE could bring about change now that Vince is not making the decisions anymore. The new heads in charge could potentially create well-thought-out directions for superstars, which would allow for the smooth transition of superstars from NXT to the main roster. Their capabilities wouldn't be hindered, and they might even continue the same persona which gave them success on the Rainbow brand. Fans would then experience confident talents, ready to prove themselves on the big stage. Number 3. Better work environment. When Stephanie McMahon was appointed interim WWE CEO before Vince's permanent departure, the reaction from talent and employees was overwhelmingly positive. Before the change, superstars were constantly worried about getting into the bad books of Vince McMahon, and it reportedly hindered their morale. Baron Corbin is a recent example. His first major push was cut short, and now he is struggling in the mid-card. In another case, the creative direction of superstars like Bray Wyatt caused them to snap on the ex-chairman, which was followed by their unceremonious and immediate release. The work environment was seemingly not that great. Superstars did not receive a significant push, and when they complained, they earned a spot in Vince McMahon's bad books. The new CEOs could solve this issue. They are relenting and understandable in comparison to Vince McMahon. The new WWE's EVP of Talent Relations, Triple H, also has a calm head on his shoulders. Number 2. The Forbidden Door. The old-school mentality of Vince McMahon destroyed the possibility of a collaboration with other promotions. He was not open to being friendly with his rivals. Stephanie and Nick Khan could bring a change to this tradition. They can do the unthinkable and give fans a collaboration event that has been dreamt of. The Forbidden Door pay-per-view event between New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Elite Wrestling was a massive hit. The co-promoted show featured 13 exciting matches. It is a pity that WWE is missing out on such success. If the new CEOs are willing, they could add AEW stars inside their squared circle for a groundbreaking premium live event. The Forbidden Door might even overshadow the show of shows, WrestleMania. Number 1. WWE becoming more dark and brutal. The onset of The Fiend gave the company a much-needed supernatural turn. Alexa Bliss joined the fray as the Wicked Witch of WWE. Fans loved the duo, but it was short-lived. Apparently, Vince McMahon booked Bray Wyatt so horribly that the latter snapped and eventually left. The last vestiges of WWE becoming dark were destroyed when Alexa Bliss reverted to her normal self. This was a major letdown for fans who wished to see something unusual and distinct in the PG era. The mature audiences are tired of dancing and happy gimmicks, which only cater to the younger ones. However, with Vince now gone and the company apparently returning to a TV-14 rating, we might witness more supernatural aspects and even blood. Alexa Bliss wanted to be darker but was shunned by Vince McMahon. This might not be the case anymore, and she could be provided with her desired opportunity. Edge is also set to return grimmer than ever. This could be the initiating stages of a completely different era, combining supernatural with ruthless aggression.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm